Welcome to my studio. I came here 12 years ago and my husband said there's an old house on the property that you might be able to use as a studio. So we came and it had raccoons and mice in it, and we fixed it up and took out some of the walls to accommodate my tall sculptures. And halfway through the winter, my husband got out the deed to the property and discovered this house was built by my great-great-great-grandfather in 1837. So it may not be the most perfect physical space, but it certainly has flavor. It feels just right to work in. This is the room where I have the large-scale work. You will note the piece that you had exhibited at the Beaverbrook is this one, Soul Within. And the story behind it is kind of simple. I wanted something beyond the ones that I generally do, which are figurative, but this edition inside was a little bit of a complexity that I enjoyed doing. And I particularly like that when you walk past this piece, there is a true feeling of movement. And the more open the work is, it seems to work. So other of my work, I've been working for 45 years. And the last 2/3 of that, I've been working with willow. Originally, I started working on a loom, but the piece that the Beaverbrook has in their collection isn't unlike one of these. It probably doesn't show up too often. I'm sure you have a very large collection. But some of these are larger than life, monumental, and some are life-size, and many are a little more half-size, I would say. But I'll take you through, show you another one of the rooms here, which is kind of a secondary gallery. And this room has a lot of work, which is half-size or smaller. A lot of times people aren't wanting large investment, so I do some work actually in wire, and originally I was wove the wire on the loom and had it electroplated and patinated. But then I realized that I can get these sketch-like things that have a lot of movement, and I've added color in recent years, just since I've come here. And so these works are more accessible to people, and I can work with the woven wire cloth in different dimensions. Some are is finely woven, and others are not. But again, there's a little bit of movement as you move past them. And then they're almost like a maquette size. And I've added color. That's new. Sometimes a piece speaks to me that, yes, color's right, and other times, no. The piece that I showed at the Beaverbrook this time is colored, but the one that is in the collection is not. So I guess my work in general is about the human form and human posture. And sometimes it's reflective, and sometimes it's happy or dance, and sometimes it's sober. But I really like it when there's enough abstraction that people can finish on their own. And this is my workroom on a rainy day, and in the off-season, there's not much heat here, but the things in here are pretty much works in progress. The COVID has been interesting because I have been working here quite a lot on pieces that I thought were impossible, but some pieces I've taken apart, and the best place on the property to work is out here on the deck. I like the squeaky door. So I spend a lot of time out here, especially in the summer. I do love heat, so this summer has been kind of glorious to work, and I'm just glad you came to visit my studio.